I'm not sure. Actually, wait. No, I do have a little bit of information on Zelda Mario. I know that it's pretty even, actually. I think it's pretty solid for Zelda, actually. Yeah, so like Doc Zelda is actually pretty rough for Zelda. But like Mario Zelda's, you know, like Zelda has a good amount of control, so you gotta just like read the movement, and I believe that the kicks are good too. I don't know. I just know that it's a lot worse with Doc than it is with Mario, and that Zelda can hold her own in this matchup.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we have, no, this isn't, let's see if he knows how to do this edge guard. Yeah, that's exactly how it's done.
Yeah, you actually had, if Zelda had actually landed, you'd still have a lot of time to do whatever you want, but, you know, force her on stage, intercept her, it's very similar to Sheik.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, just barely misses that edge guard. I guess that was a sweet spot, so I don't think that plan would have worked, but it looked like it should have worked with all the invincibility.
Kami's trying to use these F smashes kind of like similar to how Falcon's F smash worked. It has a lot of wind back.
Yeah.
And so it can intercept spaced moves.
Right. I do know F smash is pretty good in this matchup from what I understand.
That was a combo.
That was a combo. We don't see that from low
This is a low tier bracket. Get those out of here.
Absolutely no combos here in low tier bracket. I mean, it's not like this game's going fast. Like,
right.
I mean, but we got one.
Ooh. I didn't know that actually knocks down like that. That's weird.
Yeah, it's not like, I believe that Doc's has no knockback, but I think that Mario's does.
Okay.
Because I know that Doc uses his cape as a rest punish for sure, but I don't think that Mario does.
Well, I mean, like, I think it was just because Zelda's really high percent.
Right.
But
yeah, I mean, it has something, but of course it would scale with percent.
Yeah, Franz is getting in, actually, with these kind of really low up airs. They're kind of Falcon-esque. And then, you know, since he's low enough, he can just kind of already start comboing.
Right.
This is Zelda. Part of the counterplay is kind of try not to get caught with that as Zelda, so try not to be airborne at those times. But
right. Yo, chat, just double checking, can you hear us? Can't hear myself right now.
Looks like Franz getting a pretty good read on Kami. Scouted that roll from ledge. But a lot of Mario's hitboxes just seem to come in at those really terrible angles for Zelda.
Right.
I'm just gonna call this one a wash.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Here we go. So yeah, I mean, it's looking kind of rough. Is this
This one should be best of 5.
Is this a best of 5?
Yep.
I know I really shouldn't be talking too confidently about this, but kind of feeling like we're just going to see 3 of those games here.
Oh, there's a little bit more room here, so it'll take a little bit more time for Mario to start getting those stocks.
So that's what we need. We need things to just take more time.
That's why Dreamland is the best stage. There's so much melee to be played on this stage. I thought he could cancel that one.
That was sick. Oh, that was so sick.
I thought that he wasn't locked out of cancel.
Maybe he wasn't, but
like he tried it too early, maybe.
Yeah, that happens. You can be locked if you try to meteor cancel before you can, then you do get locked out of actually being able to meteor cancel. So that's a thing.
Yeah, it's like a tech.
Yeah, it's exactly like a tech. Okay, I was thinking that he was gonna do the fair there, reading the movement, but didn't quite come out. Shield poking with the back air, that's the thing with standing on platforms, especially with tall characters like Zelda.
Yep.
Yeah, when you're standing on the platforms, like you can come in with any sort of aerial and just kind of poke the bottom side of the shield.
Let's see what you got. I don't think there's a follow-up though, no.
No, I doubt it. I think that maybe the best thing to do would have been to just throw for shield positioning, but maybe Cammy knows that now. After he did that, he realizes it, and he'll just do like an F throw next time or something.
I'm realizing that part of the reason Zelda... Ooh, okay, still alive. Part of the reason that Zelda struggles a lot in this matchup, actually, her out-of-shield options don't seem to actually hit Mario. Like short hop fair, short hop bear seems to go too high to actually hit a grounded Mario most of the time.
He's just a little guy. Ooh, and so then Mario's getting follow-ups on Zelda. So yeah, that's looking. Whenever one character gets follow-ups on the other, and then the other character doesn't, then like that's a sure sign of a busted matchup. Like, because there's nothing you can do other than just be better at neutral like 100% of the time. That's just rough to do.
Yeah, like even trying to be better at neutral though, like Zelda's such a slow character that in terms of movement and hitboxes, there's just kind of actions per minute or hitboxes per minute. There's just a huge discrepancy between Zelda and Mario. So.
Absolutely. I mean, you see. I mean, the fair and the bear are quick, but it's like there's a bit of end lag to it. It's not like how Mario's able to create walls with his bear and make those really effective. Going to the ledge, that's good. Yep. So
cancel that one.
You can meteor cancel out for sure.
Franz has like really good awareness actually. Like that up B, there was nothing that Franz could have done that center stage interaction out of shield. He could have tried to roll and might have gotten caught with something that Kami had, maybe like a dash tag or something. But up B like was very hard to punish. Very likely to actually hit.
Franz is hella good.
He is hella good. We'll see how this matchup goes.
I don't know about this bit.
There's I'm gonna be expecting cape gimmicks from the way that Franz was playing the first two games with how many fairs he did to kind of it looked like he was styling on Zelda. But.
Right. I mean, if he's been playing Zelda like all day, I don't know how much Ganon knowledge he would have. So who knows if he knows where to do, I guess, all that. So I guess then the cake gimmicks way work. It's just.
I mean, general game plan's gonna be similar. It's gonna be jump and hit them with a hitbox.
Zelda and Ganon just generally have a similar game plan in how they do it. Just Ganon's just better. Not by that much.
Probably significantly.
Yeah.
One thing I'm actually worried about. Whenever Franz is kind of hitting Kami with, I'll say like forward air, and it doesn't cause a tech situation, Kami is reacting with a shield, and so you can kind of just start reading that and then get a grab follow-up instead.
Speaking of read, Franz just read Kami's jump and hit him with the back air, and that's going to lead to this very extended edge guard. And he's now dead.
Oh, back air actually might have hit, but...
Back air definitely would have hit it, but mistake there, but he handled the corner advantage, and now Ganon for sure is dead. For sure. So now we have even stocks. It really seems like Ganon is doing better here.
Wall jump, a little bit tricky there.
Yeah, and that's not something that Doc has. So that's total Mario experience. That's not just knowing the clone.
Should be alive, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's beatable. That's when you start charging moves, that's oftentimes a sign that you just kind of are unsure.
It's kind of like fall into my hitbox, but
and cross your fingers.
It's a little bit hard because in that situation, do you actually want to go off stage and potentially trade?
Right, and the thing, yeah. For sure. But like instead of charging a move, if you don't really know exactly what to do as corner pressure, I would just recommend like staying and holding center stage. Like that's gonna work better.
Just kind of wait.
Yeah, just wait.
That's like a very kind of Marth-esque thing to do.
Yeah, because I mean Marth is so strong. So strong when their opponent's in the corner.
Ooh, that's gonna be a little bit dangerous. Oh no. Yep, okay, there we go.
He knows.
That was efficient. That was probably like 80%.
I think that Mario's cape may have not worked there, because I think that... Wait, does cape change your momentum?
I think it just like reverses your horizontal.
It does? Oh, so then never mind. In that case, dogs would work.
Maybe. There's like some weird... Like I think if you hit... I don't know. I don't want to actually say too much about it. I don't know.
This is low tier singles, guys. Gotta lower your expectations. I don't want some link afterwards who thinks that his character's a top tier to be like, hey, no, you said this wrong. It's frame 3. No, this is low tier singles. We're just having a good time.
Jeez. Franz just dominated the rest of that stock off of a single hit of down air. He got like the last hit of